What up, Crypto Warriors? It's Ultra Crypto back at it again. It's Friday, the 5th of February, 2021. Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything is in the green, in the green, in the green, in the green. Let's get it, baby. Pumping, pumping, pumping. And I'm super pumped because it's pumping. All right. ETH reached, last time I checked, was 1750. Let's see what it's saying here on CoinGecko. Yeah, 1752, and that was today, 7 hours ago. Big pump today from Ethereum. But I have some bad news for you guys. I think, again, not financial advice, always DYOR, do your own research. I definitely think starting Monday, we're going to see a downturn in the price of Ethereum. For all my traders out there, if you're trading Ethereum, you know, maybe do DYOR and come up with your own conclusion. And you could probably short it, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a few seconds here. But again, everything is in the green pretty much, or trading sideways over the past 24 hours, but 7-day, everything is in the green. All right, let's get it. This is coming out of Cointelegraph, as always. Love the artwork. Central Bank of Nigeria bans banks from servicing crypto exchanges. This is a last-ditch effort to try to suppress the price of Bitcoin. If you check it out, Bitcoin is the #1 search in Nigeria. Nigeria, people, Bitcoin is the #1 search in Nigeria right now on Google. But before we get into that, let's get into this story real quick. The Central Bank of Nigeria has placed a ban on all regulated financial institutions from providing services to crypto exchanges in the country. The central bank know that they are losing a winning fight. So they're going to do everything they can to try to suppress or prevent their people from participating in a free worldwide financial system where you don't need a central bank to participate. You have an internet connection, you have a mobile phone, guess what? You could participate in the Bitcoin financial system. Participate in the Bitcoin network. The prohibition was contained in a circular issued by the CMB, the Central Bank of Nigeria, on Friday. According to the central bank's notice, the ruling is an extension of earlier warnings from the bank about the risks associated with digital currencies. Oh my goodness. The risk associated with digital currencies. Are you kidding me? Right? Straight up BS. As part of the ban, the central bank, or the CBN, has directed all commercial banks to close accounts belonging to crypto exchanges and other businesses transacting in cryptocurrencies in the country. The CBN also warned of stiff penalties to any bank or financial institution that fails to comply with the directive. Straight BS, and this is the circular that they forwarded today to all their banks in Nigeria. I'm going to give you a quick look right here. The #1 spot, the #1 country in the world with Bitcoin as the search is Nigeria. And this isn't just as of today. This is the past 12 months. Over the past year, the #1 country in the whole world, all right, searching about Bitcoin is Nigeria. The #1 search that Nigerians are searching on Google is something about Bitcoin. They are afraid. They are running scared. They're realizing that they are no longer needed. No one needs a bank anymore because we could all bank via a mobile phone. Every country in the world, be it quote-unquote first world country or third world country, whatever the case may be, developing country, everyone has access to the internet via a mobile phone. And with that access comes access to financial products, i.e. Bitcoin. Access to the Bitcoin network. You don't need a permission. You don't need some government telling you it's okay to participate in global trade. You could become a part of the Bitcoin network just by getting Bitcoin, point blank period. All right, and them having a prohibition on Bitcoin, driving it underground, will only make it more popular. Look at the search. Look at the search results. Number one in the world over the past 12 months has been Nigeria. And they come out today, the 5th of February, Friday, with this quote unquote ban. Every country that has banned Bitcoin, China, India, all right, big countries have all turned around and realized that they really can't ban it unless they shut off the internet. And you really can't shut off the internet unless you want to throw your country back into the dark ages. I'm going to get off my high horse and let this sink in and go to the next story. Next, we have JP. I think I've covered this story before. This is an old one from January 22nd. JP Morgan offers 3 reasons investors should consider Bitcoin despite its unconventional and highly volatile nature. Bitcoin is not volatile. One Bitcoin is equal to 1 Bitcoin. What's volatile? It's the currencies that it's denominated in, i.e. the US dollar, the Russian ruble, the Chinese yuan, the Japanese yen, so on and so forth. That's what is volatile against. That's the real volatility, the fiat currency that it's denominated in. But 1 Bitcoin is still equal to 1 Bitcoin. I hope that you are working towards getting that 1 full Bitcoin if you don't have it already. All right, 3 reasons. Equity and credit valuations look record rich for a very young business cycle. Conventional hedges like DM bonds barely serve as insurance when the U.S. 10-year rates are near 1%, and some as yet unseen shocks, materially higher inflation, economically debilitating cyber attacks, or climate catastrophe could favor an asset that operates outside conventional channels. So some unforeseen event. Wow, what happened last year in 2020? An unforeseen event that shut the whole globe down, but yet drove the price of assets super high, i.e. Bitcoin. It's uncorrelated. It's not even, you know what, I'm going to stop before I go off on this tangent. It is in its publication, JP Morgan also asserts that smaller allocations to crypto assets can improve portfolio efficiency due to higher returns and their tendency to move somewhat independently of the traditional market. In November, JP Morgan revealed that deep pocket investors may be ditching gold ETFs for Bitcoin based on vast differences on the volume of demand for gold ETFs and Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust. So you're seeing people get out of gold ETFs, paper traded gold, and jumping into Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, or getting the underlying asset themselves. The banking institution posits that if Bitcoin is able to capture a fraction of asset traditionally allocated to gold, Bitcoin will be able to double or even triple in price. And that's where they came up with the $146,000 price prediction for 2021. Next, meanwhile, we're having Nigeria ban Bitcoin and crypto exchanges from participating in their financial system. Next, so this is the bad news that I'm coming out with for Ethereum, and I'm going to show you why I think it's bad news. It's, just because it happened to Bitcoin in the past doesn't mean that it's going to happen to Ethereum. However, prepare, take some profits, so to speak. Again, not financial advice, and let's get into it. So, cryptocurrency Ethereum hits record high ahead of CME futures launch. So let's get straight to it. All right, it may be. This is what JP Morgan strategist wrote to their client. All right, it may be that this week's listing of Ethereum's futures contracts will be followed by negative price dynamics by enabling some holders of the physical Ethereum to hedge their exposure, they added. And we saw that happen with Bitcoin futures being launched back in 2017. Bitcoin hit an all-time high on December 17th, 2017, and then the day the CME futures were launched, that Monday, Bitcoin started to tank. What's going to happen this Monday, on February 8th? We have CME futures launching, and we will see fireworks happen. We will see. All right, so let's get into it. Let's just have a quick history lesson here. This was Sunday, December 17th, right? 2017. And the CME most popular futures contract, which expires in January, settled 2.0% lower Monday at 19,100. The product had opened at 20,650 and initially traded higher. So we already saw what was happening with the paper futures being traded against Bitcoin. All right. And we saw Bitcoin basically tank right after that launch, that Monday. So we may see the same thing happen here again. This is someone high up at the CME, which is a Chicago Mercantile Exchange. All right, one of the senior figures at derivatives giant CME Group believes that Bitcoin is on the course to become its own tradable assets, and he came out in an interview and said, we're going to tame Bitcoin, because during 2017 we saw that big pump and it kept pumping like it was on a rocket ship. There was nothing to stop Bitcoin except these guys, because they've been trading paper futures and commodities for a long time. And, they came out and said they're going to tame Bitcoin. And here it is. He went on to say, we will regulate, make Bitcoin not wild, nor wilder. We'll tame it into a regular type of instrument of trade with rules. So that's what they were planning to do. Too many, in my opinion, and this is my tinfoil hat moment here. In my opinion, what was happening was too much moon Lambo was happening. A lot of young people were getting wealthy and rich because they were in Bitcoin from 2013. They were in Bitcoin from 2011. Stacking stats. No, not even stacking stats. Stacking whole Bitcoins. All right? And they were becoming multi-millionaires. Not just like $1-2 million. $10 million, $20 million rich, because they had plenty of Bitcoin from back in the day. And they didn't want to see that. That's my tinfoil hat moment right there. Okay? All right. Let's end it on some good news. This is as of 2 days ago. Bitcoin overtakes gold in the U.S. as the fourth most popular investment vehicle. Research by Bitflyer released today indicates the growing popularity of the cryptocurrency as an American household investment option, but not in Japan. I'm not going to get into this part. Like I said, I'm going to end it on good news. In the article, it compares Japanese investors in comparison to United States or American investors. And they were saying that in Japan, they don't see Bitcoin and cryptos as a good investment. Although I find that hard to believe, because in Japan, they adopted Bitcoin as an actual currency. So I don't know where they're getting their research from, but I'm going to stick with this part right here, because, I'm biased and I'm pumping my bags, people. All right. Bitcoin overtakes gold in the U.S. as the fourth most popular investment vehicle. Take that with a grain of salt, of course, and let's discuss it in the comment section below. Watch out for those cameras, people. Watch out for those cameras talking about WhatsApping them for investment. Don't send Bitcoin. Don't send money to those cameras. All right. And smash with that like, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. It's Salty Crypto, and I'm out. Peace.